Hello everyone. Hope all of you are doing fine. Welcome back to my English class. Students, today I have something very exciting. Yes? Do you want to have a look at it? Yeah. Look at the pictures I am showing you. Okay? And think of a word or a phrase. You can think or note down in the rough book also. Look at the pictures very keenly. Okay? This is the first one. The second. The third one. And the fourth one. Yes, children, did you find anything similar in these pictures? You found a small boy who's dressed very weirdly, and we can say that he is not following the norms of the society with his different kind of hairstyle. Yes, and in this picture you can see three men. Maybe they are agitating against something. We can know it the way they have overturned the car. Yes, and you can see a teenage boy in this pic where he is shouting some slogans. Maybe he is also expressing his opinion against something or someone. And now here you can see three people. They are shouting in the speaker. Maybe they are also agitating against something. So did you get anything in your mind when you saw these pictures? So such people who don't agree with others' opinions or thoughts are called as rebels. Yes? So students, today we are going to learn poem 2, The Rebel. Please take out your textbooks, Honeycomb. Poem 2, The Rebel by DJ Enright. Yes? Shall we start? I hope you understood the meaning of the word rebel. We come across such kind of people in our lives. Yes, among us. It may be our friends, maybe brothers, sisters, our cousins, anybody. So the first paragraph, we'll just read through the paragraph and then I'll go into the explanation of the poem. Please open your textbooks, children. Let me just tell you very briefly about the poet. DJ Enright is an academic American short story writer, critic and poet. His great works were authored of children's stories and children's poetry. Okay, so let's get into the poem. Let's not delay. The Rebel by DJ Enright. Children, do you know anyone who always disagrees with you or your friends? Or likes to do the opposite of whatever everyone thinks they should do? Yes, we have them. Yes. Now, if you want to have a chocolate flavored ice cream, your brother or sister says, no, we will have strawberry. Yes. Or sometimes when you go to the library and your friend says, come, let us both read Harry Potter series. Then your friend says, no, we will read Tinkle. Yes. They express that. No, they are not called rebels. Just I want to tell you that sometimes we come across people who have a very different opinion or thought. What do we have? But let's see what our poet DJ Enright talks about the rebel. Yes, I'll be explaining to you. Actually, the poem is having two lines, children. Each line, these two lines are called as a couplet. Yes, it's a literary device word called as a couplet. And two lines are talking something and the other two lines are contradicting. Means they are saying something opposite to what is there in the first two lines. Yes, please go through the poetry. When everybody has short hair, the rebel lets his hair grow long. When everybody has long hair, the rebel cuts his hair short. Now here see, when everybody is having short hair, means maybe it is a trend at that time. What does this rebel do? He starts growing long hair. And when everybody is having a trend or fashion of growing long hair, what does he do? He has a short hair. Now here, though the poet has mentioned his, sometimes we have in both the genders, boys and girls, he and she also will be rebels. Yes. When everybody talks during the class, the rebel doesn't say a word. When nobody talks during the lesson, the rebel creates a disturbance. Now here, when everybody is talking, like maybe they are answering to the teacher, the questions asked by the teacher, and something they are talking to each other, talking about their friends or talking about the lesson explained. Now what does this rebel do? He sits very quietly. Now, in the next couplet, when nobody talks during the lesson, the rebel creates a disturbance. Now see. Now everybody is very seriously listening to what the teacher is teaching. And what does this rebel do? He starts interrupting the peaceful atmosphere where everybody is listening attentive to the class. So what you understood from these 4 lines? This rebel or the person, he acts quite different from what others are doing. Yes, let us go further and see what else he is doing. When everybody wears a uniform, the rebel dresses in fantastic clothes. So here, when everybody is wearing school uniform and coming to school, he dresses up in some fantastic, like attractive sort of dress, colorful dress. He comes to school. When everybody wears fantastic clothes, the rebel dresses soberly. Here, soberly means very plainly or reasonably. Now here, maybe the teacher told tomorrow is Saturday and all of you can come in colorful dresses or some attractive or extraordinary dresses, and lo, everybody comes in nice colorful attractive dresses and the rebel comes in school uniform. So he's quite different from others. In the company of dog lovers, the rebel expresses a preference for cats. Now here, there are people sitting over there or they're discussing about, like they have a pet dog and so name, and they're talking about how the dog is faithful animal. All this they're talking, and this fellow says cats are very nice, they're nice to look at. So he starts praising or talking about cats. Yes. In the company of cat lovers, the rebel puts in a good word for dogs. Now here, see, when he's sitting among cat lovers and they are telling that, cats, when I get my cat some bowl of milk to drink, it drinks like this, I love cats. They're going on talking about cats. And what does this rebel do? He starts talking about expressing his opinion about dogs, saying that the benefits of having a dog or the advantages of having a dog, all these things he starts talking about dogs. Yes, understood? Now let's please turn the page. Now here, see, what did he do in the next lines? He did not spare even the weather also. We'll see what he did. When everybody is praising the sun, the rebel remarks on the need for rain. Now everybody is admiring, saying so nice, it is so sunny and we can all play outside in the garden or flying kites or something. And what does this rebel do? He starts commenting on hope it rains now, hope the weather will look more pleasant if it starts raining. Now when everybody is greeting the rain, the rebel regrets the absence of sun. And now it's raining nicely, it's drizzling, and the children are maybe enjoying the rain. And what does this rebel do? He says that hope it is sunny, hope there is sun all around and we can play nicely. See the way he contradicts or he is against others' feelings or thoughts or opinions. Yes. When everybody goes to the meeting, the rebel stays at home and reads a book. Now here, when everybody has some important meeting to attend, what does this rebel do? He sits at home nicely, cozily on his bed or a sofa set, and he starts reading a book. When everybody stays at home and reads a book, the rebel goes to the meeting. Now here, maybe the weather outside is not good and people are staying indoors and they are reading a book and enjoying the book. Now this rebel prefers to go for a meeting. Yes, isn't he weird? When everybody says, yes, please, the rebel says, no, thank you. Now suppose the teacher is offering something, or you go to somebody's house and they offer you something. It's a birthday party you attended of your friends, and the birthday boy's mother or father offers you something, and if you like it, what do you say? Yes, please. And if you don't want to have it or you had enough, you say no, thank you. And when you are saying yes, please, he says no, thank you. And when you say no, thank you, what does the rebel say? He says yes, please. Very differently he is acting, isn't it? It is very good. Now we have come to the last two lines. It is very good that we have rebels. Yes, why do you think it is good having rebels? The poet says, no, actually till now he was talking about the quality or character or the reality of a rebel. Now here, sometimes it is good, he says. Why did the poet say it is good to have a rebel is, now when he is expressing an opinion of his own, we can also take the plus point of his. Maybe he's sticking to his own thoughts or ideas and not just blindly following somebody else's opinions or thoughts. Maybe the poet felt that it was right, and sometimes we need to follow a rebel because his ideas are quite different. You may not find it very good to be one, but again he suggests one thing also, that no, you should not be a rebel because nobody will like a rebel. Yes, do you like to get along with a rebel? No, we'll just be away from them, as they don't listen sometimes to the parents, or sometimes they don't listen to the teacher, or sometimes don't listen to the elderly people. So you are like seen away from all the others, as your thinking is quite different. So the poet says that it is not good being a rebel. Yes, children, hope you understood the poem. Yes, now what you should do is, please read the poem and you write your opinion or the experience you had with any person who was a rebel, and how you could handle that person and could change him or not. Yes, will you do that for homework? That's all for today's class. Thank you.